Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Boxu, and I'm not going to lie, the first one is kind of terrifying to me. So it's the corn chocolate crunch, and you'll notice that they have the corn very, very prominent on the packaging. And in the description that Boxu gave me, it says, and I quote, combines delicious chocolate with delightful corn. And that seems very scary to me. I know we've had corn with chocolate and that it's been tasty and wonderful. Usually it's a corn puff snack, but when they're really highlighting the corn, it starts concerning me. It's kind of like chocolate and carrots. So we're going to do that one first, and hopefully it is as good as they're saying. We've had weirder things happen on the channel. We're also going to follow that up with one that doesn't scare me as much, the Mojiko banana sand cookie. And yes, I have quadruple checked. It is sand cookie, not sandwich cookie. And apparently there is something cornflakey about these as well. I have to admit, this is the episode where I see corn pop up in places that I do not expect. So we're going to try and, if nothing else, trying alone is pretty fun. So let's get started. Itadakimasu! And I'm getting it over with. Assuming I can get the package open. There we go. I'm hoping that the corn that they're referring to is more corn puff than actual corn. It smells like chocolate. It looks more like chocolate. I think I'm hoping it's more corn puff. It is. It tastes like it's maybe a bit of a darker chocolate than you would normally expect, since it doesn't specify that it's dark. It's not the best quality of chocolate, but it's not bad. I can't say I recommend, but it's one of those where if this is what you have to eat, or to munch on, having tried it now, would say, don't let it be concerning. Give it a shot. It's at least not terrible. Sorry, I heard a random popping sound, and I'm not entirely sure why. Alright, so moving on to the banana sand cookie, which broke in shipment. Yeah, well, that happens a lot. Oh, we're just going to take advantage of that. Okay. This is really kind of interesting because, so like with the chocolate crunch corn, they didn't say anything about it being a darker chocolate. And the description for this didn't say anything about the fact that it is very clearly a white chocolate. That said, though, I'm very optimistic about this one because the minute I opened it, I could smell the banana. The banana smell is very, very strong. So I think this is going to be really pretty good. Okay, that's really interesting. So, texture-wise, the cookie is more like a shortbread cookie, but it does have a weird crispy element to it. Part of me wonders if they didn't incorporate cornflakes into the shortbread somehow, because the additional unusual crunch that I don't expect from a shortbread cookie does feel a lot more like a cornflake. The chocolate is much creamier than I expected and very soft. And it tastes very strongly of banana. It is so good. If you are a fan of banana flavored things in any way, shape, or form, you need to try this cookie. It is really delicious. It is amazing. Uh, the textures are really great and the flavors work really, really well together. That is a very, very good sandwich cookie. Gochi So to recap, we did the chocolate crunch corn, which fortunately turned out to be a puffed corn cluster covered in chocolate. And as far as those go, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I wouldn't be too concerned if that's what you have, but I also would not seek it out either. There are a lot of other things I would pick over this, especially if I'm, needing to go through a website and hunt things down, especially, which for a lot of these things, at least in my case, I do. We also did the Mojiko banana sand cookie, which is amazing. There is kind of a weird additional texture to the cookie that is not unpleasant. It kind of does have that weird cornflakey texture in a way that's really not bad. The banana really shines through. It is delicious. I highly recommend. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane!